What's up, folks? Corpse here, and welcome back to Ragnarok. So, I know I said we were gonna be doing some breeding, but you remember I also mentioned that, you know what, the main reason we're here is for Gigas and hopefully Tech Rexes. It'd be easier to find Tech Rexes on Scorched, I think, but with Rag weighted so much toward higher level dinos, it'll be harder to find them initially, but the ones we find have a tendency to be higher level. So we're also here looking for Gigas, because Gigas. How much mutton do we have? I want to cook some mutton. Hello. Alright. And how overweight are you? Wait, shit ton of... Okay, good. More stamina. Come on. Yes, yes, Faraday. And I figured this is a good opportunity to train Faraday. Damn. Okay. Now we have plenty of pelt, plenty of mutton. I want to cook a bunch of mutton up. He's still good. So, yeah, so I've been flying around here. I'll show you the circuit I've been doing. So I come over here looking for Gigas. I have yet to find that one. I lured off, left, went somewhere. I don't know where she went. We have a guy. We need a girl. Hello. Okay, hold on a second. I'm keeping an eye out for all dinos that I want. And Quetzals are one of them. If we find a high-level Quetz, we will be taming said Quetz. Okay. So, sweep through here for Gigas. We pass by the boat again. I'll drop off this mutton and start cooking. This is just, it's just been a slow process. But yeah, we need to kind of get back to Extinction. I mean, I would like to get onto Genesis now. It's going to be a while before we get onto Genesis. And I have a way that I want to play Genesis. I mean, so we're going to be transferring our character, which is the way I think it should be played. Because Genesis is all a lot about tech. I mean, you can't fly and stuff like that, and I can enable that if I feel like it. I'm pretty sure we're not going to. And I know I stated that we probably won't be bringing our own dinos. We'll tame the ones we have there. Maybe. I mean, we'll be taming dinos there, but like, you know, if I had a bred, you know, Basilosaurus. We need one of those too. Ugh. Dang it. Let's do our sweep. We'll head back and I'll think about it. I mean, like I said, I want to get this mutton going anyway. I want to get onto Extinction. I want to get through Extinction. And this is what I have decided thus far, is the fact that we will do the Omega Titans, because we still have to get through all the Titans, a whole bunch of stuff. We'll do the Omega Titan. I don't know if we'll ever go back and do the Alpha Titan. I just want to ascend. That's the whole thing. And dang it. Okay, nothing. So like the last place a Giga could be. Ooh, a ring. That is the nice thing about being on Rag. Oh, nice. We're eventually going to have one of those. Radius hell. Oh, nice. Nice to do, because we're eventually going to get one of those, too. Doot. Alright, let me fly back over here. This area right here is like the most giga intense spot on the map. We'll just keep flying by it until we get something. But yeah, no, I think I want to rely on land dinos, you know, and stuff like that. I don't think I'm going to do flyers, which will make the, you know, it's slightly harder. But like, for example, if we have a bred Basilosaurus, then I might bring the Basilosaurus. Although we'll probably still, well, maybe, maybe not. Actually, taming the Basilosauruses won't be all that bad. You're 20. That other one's down there. Okay. I might go back for that one. Just because I want to breed Brontos. I do. I think that'd be so cool. The other thing is I've been flying through too, and I guess I could too. I haven't been. You know there's a unicorn on here somewhere. Oh, and I found out that Titanosaurs can spawn over here. I did a dino wipe before coming over here to clear out all the event dinos. Titanosaur spawned there, and I ended up having to do another dino wipe because I couldn't get the darn thing to go away. I was hitting it, killing it, and it would have taken the better part of a year to do. But nope, I mean, because you can get a Giga down there. I was trying to lead it into the trench. I figured, well, hell, you know, the lava and or the dragons, wyverns will take care of that, or the Titanosaur will take care of a lot of the wyverns. Hey, either way, you know, bonus. Yeah, and it wouldn't be led. It'd get halfway to the trench, turn around, and run away, and I was just like, I don't have time to mess with you. All right, let's pull this mutton. This is a great freaking map for resources. Holy crap. Weird about it's over here somewhere. But yeah, Faraday's put on a bunch of levels. There it is. So yeah, I want to get onto Genesis. I don't want to rush through it though. I don't want to rush through Extinction. But I do want to do Genesis. Thank you, Faraday, sir. How you doing there? Okay, yeah, we'll pull all that stuff off you. I'm not gonna try and... I need some of this. Maybe not quite so much. Oh, well. That should do. Okay, pull mutton. Yeah, well, heck. The 3600. Mutton. Sure. Pelt. I need a crap ton. That should be plenty. Now hide. Do we have more mission? We have way more pro prime. Oh yeah, I could get that. Okay, sweet. Alright. We'll come back with that. We'll deal with that Bronto later. And you should be mostly empty. Yep, okay, good. So now we're gonna look for tech Rexes. But yeah, Genesis. I wanna do Genesis as I want to transfer the character over, but to do that, honestly, we need to have defeated the Overseer. That's pretty. Not the Overseer, the King Titan. So the other thing I've been doing lately is I've been doing a lot of research on the lore of Ark. And it's pretty interesting. There's a really good storyline there for those of you who haven't looked into it. Essentially, so at some point, the Earth discovered an element asteroid or whatever crashed into the Earth, and they discovered element and all its neat and nifty uses. And that sparked off a war, and a bunch of other stuff. And eventually, the element's almost like a consciousness. It almost is like a hive mind kind of thing. And it can grow by using energy and things along that line. It can grow and expand, and that's essentially what happens to Earth when we get there. Is that the element has essentially taken over the planet. It has stopped the Earth's rotations because it has basically made its way all the way to the core and absorbed all the energy from the core, which is why there's no night and day cycle. And the Arks were launched and with the trying to preserve the human race and animals, and I don't know why they chose dinos. And their job is to help cure the corruption. Now, mankind has at this point they have ascended, they have evolved into Homo Deus. And they basically are beings of pure light and thought. But they still control everything. They're the ones who design the Arks. They're the ones who monitor the Arks. They're not necessarily the Overseers. The Overseers are actually an AI. But every Ark has an Overseer and a Homo Deus who's watching over it. The only problem is after being alive for millennia and being ridiculously intelligent, that intelligence and that knowledge has eroded personality and drive of the Homo Deus. Or however D-U-E-S. We're over here looking for Rexes. Typically where there's Brontos, there's Rexes. And we got Brontos over here. And I've been coming through and killing any Rexes that are not worthy and or Allos. Because Allos, I think, occupy the same spot on the spawning lists. So now when you look at things like, the story of Helena and Max Rockwell and May and all that other stuff, there's a lot of interesting story there, and maybe someday I'll go into the whole thing, because it's really, I personally find it fairly fascinating. And there's a lot of people who have done this stuff, and some that have put together some really good ones, really good bits, breaking everything down. This is quick and dirty. So, as the survivors, now I don't understand how or why they choose the specific personalities. I don't know how and why where they got the specific personalities. Like, for example, May was from China, but Helena is from, you know, modern day, and then you've got Rockwell, who's Victoria, England, and then one of the other characters is from Rome. It's on the island. Some of the folks from Aberration were actually from the time during the wars. The tech wars, as they called them, I think is what they call them. So how or where these personalities came from, where these people generated, how, or were they just personalities generated by the Overseer and the Homo Deus? Don't know. That's one thing that they don't explain. But, so the survivors, all of us who play, are supposed to be ascending through the maps in the hopes that they will eventually prove themselves worthy and make it all the way to Earth, and then help defeat the Titans, because the element spawned Titans, hundreds of them. And between some of the Homo Deus and Helena and her crew, they killed off a bunch of them. And by the time we get there, there are 4 left. Now, they want to do... I can't remember the name of the protocol they called it. But they want to bring the Arks back, which will help purge the... Hey, you guys are holding a spawning spot right here, because this is where Rex's spawn, so you need to go away. Let me go park myself real quick. You park yourselves up here. So, by the time we get to Earth, Helena's been gone for however long, it's, you know, centuries, or maybe, you know, decades, centuries, who knows. Helena is actually the one who came up with the resurrection protocol. The Homo Deus, previously, if you were a human, a survivor, and you died. There was no respawning. Helena is the one who, while she can't control the network, the Ark network, as it were, she can influence it, and she has done so. And one of the things she has done is create the resurrection protocol, so people will respawn. So you get to Extinction, you have to defeat the Titans, and with the King Titan gone, the Arks can now return and actually start purging the element from the Earth. With the King Titan still there and the other Titans still there, the corruption's too great for the Arks to overcome. So that's the whole point of killing the King Titans. Now, we come to Genesis. Genesis is a VR simulation. How your survivor ends up in the VR simulation, why your survivor was selected for the VR simulation, I don't know. I never get into that. You know, what's the purpose of the Genesis simulation? Well, according to them, it's to find the best survivor. Well, why? Why? What is, you know, so apparently it's whatever's going to be going on in part 2. And that was shit. There was like no Rexes. Ugh. It's gonna be a long process trying to find tech Rexes, I think. A long freaking process. And Gigas. That's the whole reason we're here. I want to use tech Rexes. I can pull the Manticore army. I really don't want to. If we do that, I might actually breed them for a bit. I'm hoping for tech Rexes because you can get the, you know, the base of the tech Rexes. You can just get them just so much higher. and we can get like a 174 or a 180, which is max level, I mean, that would just frickin' be outstanding. So yeah, don't understand what the Genesis protocol is for. Now, having seen the end of the Genesis, what the boss fight is, I'm not quite sure whether or not we're going to do that fight. I'm not quite sure you can solo that fight. I know you can solo the Gamma Titan fight. I know you can do that. So we will be doing that. But I'm not sure you can do the Genesis fight solo. I've seen it. It's freaking insane. And the one I saw was the Gamma version, and it was flippin' insane. So yeah. Oh, dang it. I forgot Kibble. Crap. Okay, let's do a real quick sweep through here, and then I'll go back and get some Kibble, because I do want to take down that Pronto. Suppose I could probably lure it up here. Get it caught where we do the Gigas. Let me go back. Dang it, I can't believe I forgot Kibble. Is that 145? What's the Kibble for Bronto? I want mated Brontos. I want Brontos. Looking at 18. Holy crap. Piggies. Damn. Or 178 crops. That'd take freaking forever. How long is that going to take? Exceptional Kibble. It'll take 18 minutes. That's not too bad. Let's get the extraordinary Kibble. Yeah, so yeah, the Genesis would be interesting to see. Now, having seen the end, and I'm not going to tell you about the end, it'll be interesting to see the way they handle it. But yeah, I'm interested to find out more along the lines of why the Genesis simulation. Why do we need the top survivors? Why are you looking for the top survivors? Because this is supposed to take place after extinction, so the Earth is already on the mend. The Arks have returned. You know, what are we doing? You know, why? Ooh, I need to go back for some more Kibble here soon. You know, why are they doing this? So it'd be interesting. But yeah, there's a whole full story. I really recommend, if you're interested in it, really look it up. You can do some quick searches on the web, and there's a lot of good stuff on Reddit. But yeah, so yeah, Helena is that you see at the end of Extinction. She's the one who did the Resurrection Protocol. She's the one who's been guiding people, you know, she's the one Homo Deus that's left that's actually still conscious and sentient and stuff like that. The other ones, they ascended thousands of years before she did. You know, and who knows how long down the line it took for her to show up on the Ark, because we're probably hundreds of years, if not decades. You know, or decades, if not hundreds of years behind her. So, you know, that, you know, who knows how long this is going on. You know, let's say they started this in 2200, and, you know, now it could be 2900, it could be 3000, it could be 4000, we don't know. Okay. Nope. You're a Diplo. Is that you? That would be you. Well, I think we can probably pull her up here. Well, we should get a little closer. Yeah, I know we don't have too much time. Hello! You can follow me? You don't aggro very well, do you? What are you doing? Yeah, you coming over here? Come on, good girl. Where do I gotta drop her? Okay, right in here. So I need to bring her up through here, okay. Come on. Okay, cool. Come on. Do you need help tracking there, big mama? Does that help? Come on, reload. Got her in her big old butt. Come on. Make sure I'm not pissing you off. Really? Give up that easily? Come on. There we go. Now you're safely down there, and I can just... Boop. Alright, she's all wrapped up. Oh, good. Tame with impunity. As long as the Giga doesn't spawn behind us, we'll be fine. Oh, she juked me. But so that's what I've learned about Extinction and stuff like that, and the lore. And like I said, I really enjoy lore. And there's just a lot of neat stuff going on in this game. So, ooh, we're at 30 minutes. Well, needless to say, I'm gonna tame this girl. So I will let y'all go, and I will continue my search for a good, at a minimum, a Giga. Hopefully a Tech Rex. Is she down? Oh, look at there. Oh, thanks. Alrighty. She down. Sorry for today. Big girl's down. Here. Have that. Thank you. Alright. Now let's just wait for her to wake up. Alrighty, folks. This is Sick Corpse signing out. Bye now.